All right, let's do some Elliott wave theory, some big macro level analysis. Big, big. Oh, I'm so pumped that I'm like able to lift weights again. It feels good. And now we're gonna go to these charts, okay? I will say if you want some individual names and some plays, I'm gonna be posting stuff like that in the Discord for subscribers. I'm gonna share this one. We're gonna do some Elliott wave analysis, something we haven't actually done for a hot minute, right? Lots of people don't like Elliott wave analysis because there's a lot of people who absolutely, utterly suck at it. Like, don't even understand the basics. And when I say there's lots, I mean the large majority of all Elliott wave analysis I see on X/Twitter is absolute, utter trash. Like, they clearly never read a book, never studied, and have absolutely no clue what they're doing. So, go join our Discord. The books are in there. The lessons plan's in there. It's all free. I'm not selling you a course. Okay. If you want to do this, go study it up. I don't think it's necessary for day traders, but every once in a while, I want a nice, big top down view. So one of the things here, first we have our large chart pattern that we're seeing. I think this is a wave one, wave two down here. Then it looks like we're going to complete a wave three, soon, around 6,400. So I think this is where we're headed, and this range from none of this is an exact science, right? It's all rough guesstimates. Okay, it's more of an art than a science. Fibonacci's bring it closer to an actual science. But let's go ahead and zoom in here and kind of see where we're at right now, and kind of get a gear of where we're at. So what I'm seeing right here is a potential wave one from the lows here, wave two. So then to try and get a good estimate of how wave three will form, it's important to do the subwaves count here. So 1, 2, right there for 3, and then 4, simple 2, complex 4, and then the wave 5. Now, there's a few different counts for the wave 5. Oh, by the way, inside this wave 3, there's another subwave count, okay? Because if you just use your fib, try to use your fib extension, you're not going to get alignment until you do the subwave count in here, okay? So then we got the 4 and 5 here. Now, this 5, as you can see here for the 618, I pulled that from the bottom of the wave 1, okay? Use the fib extension tool here to wave 1, bottom of the 2. Gives you pretty much a perfect 1.618 extension, which would make this a top. But if we are looking at the different outcomes for the wave 5, you actually have a potential here for this 61.8%. That's what the 0.618 represents. They're all percentages. Common Fibonacci extensions and retracements is what we're using to map out these waves, if you haven't figured that out already. So that believes that this is either the top right here, or we're going to get one more push. And that's also going to affect the pullback we're going to see. The timing of this, I would think, like we're going to get this retracement here probably at the start of the earnings season, or we're going to get a push through mid July, or maybe early August. We're going to then see the pullback here and the fourth wave development, which, by the way, I never never labeled this before. Before we get the fourth wave development, which is going to be a typical ABC retracement from the looks of it, since 2 was like a sharp drawdown. So that's what I'm looking for here. And then the completion, this is going to be the completion of this fifth wave within the segment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be the top right here, or we're going to get one more final push. That would be the 5 and the completion of the greater 3 that we're talking about. Okay, of this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would be the completion of the 5. Then we also have the larger wave, right? Where the 1 from the bottom, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 here. Okay, you follow me? I should have labeled them. Typically, what you're going to see with Elliott wave is people are going to label the subwaves with Roman numericals. I did not do that, and I should have done that, but whatever. I'm not fixing it now. We've already started recording. So on the longer time frame, though, first of all, I think we're going to get a big dump at the beginning of 2026, or maybe even at the end of this year, and then onwards to 2027 or end of 2026. That's when we should see about 7,200. That is going to be the fifth wave completion of the larger structure that we started talking about, with the 1, 2, 3 is here. That's the 5, 3. Okay, that's your 3, 1, 2, 3. Then your 4, then your 5 on the longer time frame, right? And that's how Elliott wave analysis works. If people are getting weird counts, or they're, you got lots of people who are like, oh, the fifth wave is complete now. Now we're going to get the dump, and we're going to dump all the way to 1,300, something stupid like that. That's because they're probably not doing their subwave counts, and because they're probably letting their bias bleed into their chart analysis. So that's what I'm seeing right now for Elliott wave analysis. It's a pretty clean fib alignment here. These boxes are variable because of it depends on where we find the top right here. Same with this. This is actually pretty variable as well. So is this 4. I actually just stuck this 4 here. I didn't map it out. Not worried about that right now. What we're worried about is like, where's this top going to be right here in the short term? And charting out some individual names can help with that. So if you want to see some individual names and some trade ideas, sign up for the Discord because I've done like a dozen so far. I'm going to do another dozen because I think there's a lot of really cool things setting up right here. Or go subscribe to the free Substack. You know, everyone's freaking out about MP. We did like a big analysis on MP about 2 weeks before it exploded. There's a ton of other examples, and I can't even think of them right now.
The market is open.
Stuff that we've covered on the socials. Now the futures market's open as well. And we're gapping down. Interesting, because Bitcoin looks good. Okay, I gotta end this. Guys. You want to go trade with me? I'll be live at least 3 days, at least Monday, Wednesday, Friday, depending on if I'm feeling amazing or from technical issues. I couldn't live stream last Friday because Thinkorswim went down for the first hour, and that's usually when I go live. So follow, hit the notifications if you want to sign up for that. Get distracted by futures. I'm going to trade this now. So you want to trade with me? Yeah, you already know. God bless, guys.